Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's time for the curls and the scoop, a little bit of wisdom. Let's start off with a hug. Someone said, why do you start off with a hug? Because somebody out there, may need a hug. It's not cute not knowing, and now you're going to know. Baby news. John Legend and Chrissy Tiegen, 5 months after welcoming a baby girl, they are the proud parents via surrogate of a baby boy. Chrissy Tiegen says she has always wanted to be the mom of 4 children. Congratulations to John and Chrissy. Diddy, for years, 15 years, you gotta have Ciroc, drink Ciroc. 15 years they had this relationship, but now it has ended. Diddy claiming racism, Ciroc, the makers of it, claiming that he was funneling money and doing weird stuff. So don't look for Ciroc and Diddy in the same room. Shirley Strawberry, the female lead on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, apparently is going through some personal drama. And I'm going to put it like this. I certainly hope it's not true, with her husband not only being in trouble, but a side chick involved. Let's hope that the person that was arrested just has the same name as her husband, and it's not her husband. Time magazine features the cast of Barbie on the cover. Issa Rae is playing a black Barbie. Ben Kingsley Adair, a young man you're going to be hearing a lot of, he's playing Black Ken. Ryan Gosling is playing White Ken. And you got Margot Robbie. I'm still trying to figure out this movie, which comes out July 21st. Is it about Barbie's freedom, feminism, coming into our own? It's weird, but it's all kind of Barbies all around, and everything is pink. The Smiths. Some things we shouldn't even know about, and this ain't even about no open marriage. This one is about drugs. Jaden Smith says that he, Will, Jada, and Willow were introduced to psychedelic drugs by their mom. It helped him to understand each other and life better. Drugs are drugs and they're bad. Prescription or illegal. Jada Pinkett has been open about drug use when she would open up on Red Table Talk about addictions to drugs and alcohol. But are you surprised that Jaden would reveal this and that the whole family was doing the psychedelic drugs? It seemed weird. Ben and Jen, they're going to prove their love. They don't care how often you may catch them fighting in the photographs and she's looking at him like she just want to cuss him out. They're going to be renewing their vows this summer. Ryan Seacrest, I was really surprised a lot of you were not happy with the fact that he's going to be the new host of Wheel of Fortune. Some said, why him? He got too many jobs. I'm going to tell you why they chose him. They knew Pat Sajak was going to be leaving, and they did not want the debacle that happened with Jeopardy and Alec Trebek. They didn't want that. Remember, it was a mess, and poor LeVar Burton didn't get it, and it was a mess. They did not want that. Pat Sajak is not leaving until next year, when Ryan Seacrest takes over, presumably in the fall. He's going to be getting $28 million a year. He's going to continue to do American Idol. He'll probably still continue to do radio. Look, Ryan Seacrest likes to work, and one thing about that man, he going to show up. He ain't going to be complaining. More troubles for the Michael Jackson estate. They're battling 2 lawsuits. One of them is from an ex-boyfriend of LaToya Jackson. This guy she was with for 15 years. Well, right after Michael Jackson died, he went to Michael Jackson's house and took a whole bunch of stuff out. I don't know why people like to do this. I'm telling you, death will bring about very bold behavior and a lot of thievery. He took about $1 million worth of stuff out. He got caught because they were like, you trying to sell this for profit? He's claiming that Mom Katherine Jackson, who's in her 90s, said, oh, you can go down and say whatever you want. They're battling that lawsuit. He wants Mom Katherine, she's 92, to get on stand and say that she said that he could take the stuff. The other lawsuit is coming from Wade Robson, young man who danced with Michael, was very close with Michael, who was going on record to say that he was never molested by Michael Jackson, but now his tune has changed. He's claiming that he was abused by the King of Pop. This case is going to trial. Yeah, they're moving forward with it and going to trial. Is he looking for money? Was he looking for quick money that the Jackson state would just pay him off to make it go away? They're like, nope, we're going to trial. So that's going to be interesting. This Friday, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Okay, watching some interviews. Harrison Ford, who's 80, is not de-aged throughout the whole movie because they got this process where they can turn back the hands of time with how you look. They're going to show Harrison, or Indy, as an older man and how he's pulled back in to saving the world. But Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, a movie that cost $295 million to make. They're expecting it to make $65 million over the holiday weekend. Roseanne Barr has crawled under from a rock. She need to go back under that damn rock. First of all, she made some kind of comment about the Holocaust. There's never anything funny. Her son was like, oh, she was only joking. There's nothing funny. There's nothing funny. There's no joke that... She also said that Lizzo owes her an apology and a thank you. Because Roseanne says, I was the first plus-size woman who came out having body confidence. Roseanne, go crawl under that damn rock. She don't owe you nothing. Lizzo don't owe nobody nothing because there's only one Lizzo. Yes, she has body confidence, but she ain't the first. You weren't the first plus-size woman who expressed body confidence. Roseanne just wants to be seen. I've never liked her. I didn't. I like her when she was on TV. I like her for the comments, and this just further guarantees I don't like her. Go back under that rock. Idris Elba, in a recent interview, talked about the whole James Bond controversy. You know, there was this huge push because he's British that he should be the next James Bond, that the next James Bond should be a man of color. Well, Idris says he was really turned off by the racism because you know you had people saying, why you gotta be black? We don't need a black James Bond. It got really nasty. And then it got to the point where they weren't trying to pick Idris to be the next James Bond. He's near 50. They're really looking for somebody in their 30s to be James Bond. And it wouldn't be Idris. And he has said he is glad that it never happened. You see, because sometimes you wonder why decisions happen. It happened for a reason, and he wasn't meant to be. And I'm so glad that he is accepting, because everything that you think that you want, everything you may think that you need, is not what you're going to get, and it's a protection. They've opened such a can of worms with James Bond should be a person of color. People go get mad when they pick the white British guy who's going to be the James Bond. They've created this brouhaha, but he says he's glad that it happened. He has a new movie, look at me with the segue, Hijacked, streaming now on Apple TV. He's got to save the world from a hijacker on a plane from London to the States. Jonathan Majors is very, very serious about that domestic violence complaint that he filed against the ex-girlfriend. He is fighting back. I told you yesterday, he said, she attacked me. She scratched me. She slapped me. But when he called the cops arrested him. So he's got a little bit of a case. They go to court in August. I think everything is going to be dropped. But It's like getting a stain on a white shirt. It's always going to be that little reminder. But Jonathan Majors is very serious, filing a domestic violence complaint. And singer Neo, somebody who I really like a lot. Done interviewed him, love his music and stuff. Child, the side chick, he had the side chick while he was married. And the side chick was having babies. Well, now, she said, show me the money. I want child support. Show me the money. He's like, we're going to get a paternity test to make sure it's mine. Neo is having a little financial problem. He is touring and doing stuff because he's being sued by the IRS, $3 million in back taxes. But Neo, the ex-girlfriend, the wife over here, the girlfriend over here, Neo. I think my next book, after my next book, is going to be about people who just cheat all wrong. You married and having this other family. I know it's been happening for decades. For decades. But some people, they do it all wrong, and nobody is quiet nowadays. Not one person is quiet nowadays with this darn cheating. And that's that. It's Not Cute Not Knowing. Leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. You really spoke out about Ryan Seacrest. And wait, a lot of people felt that Angela Bassett getting this honorary Oscar was just for show, because she should have gotten it when she did Tina Turner and What's Love Got to Do with It, or it's Queen Ramonda in Black Panther 2, and they feel it's like a consolation prize. It's Not Cute Not Knowing, and now you know. Leave a comment. Auntie be reading them comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and most off, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss anything. Think of it like this. You never want to miss anything, because there is always, always, always something going on. Have a great afternoon. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.